Hi, and welcome to another edition of Vendor Spotlight here with Coking.com and RefCom. I'm here with my friend Sam Clemens from Ruhrpumpen, and we're going to be focusing on their new drill stem threaded connection. They call it the RPX connection. So Sam, tell us a little bit about this connection.
This connection is borrowed from the upstream oil and gas industry. The well drillers use this type of connection consistently for years and years and years. It's a very strong connection, and we were able to work with our vendors to apply this connection to the 3/4 inch, 7-inch OD drill stem we use in the cokers. And basically, it's a double shoulder connection that once you mate the outer shoulder, and as you build torque to the torque value, it yields the pin and seals the ID shoulder. And in the end, what you end up with is a connection area 4 to 5 feet long that's actually stronger than the pipe itself, the 3/4 wall.
So I think that's something that, people who worked in our industry for a long time, they're aware of the tapered connection thread, which is common in the API extreme line thread. This is where in the extreme line you're making the torquing surface up at this shoulder, and the threads carry some load. But here in this, correct me if I'm wrong, you're getting the force between this point and this point to basically then distribute the load throughout this longer section, so it becomes much stronger.
Yes. So the ends of each piece of pipe, the box and the pin, are what they call a internal upset, where the 3/4 wall pipe is actually forged to 1.5 inch wall. That way we have material to apply this geometry, thread geometry.
And I think you showed me some pictures from the mill that you had to work with. It was quite an extensive process to work with them to get a mill run specifically for this. And they, if I remember, they basically take this end and they attach it, and it's literally forged, just one integral piece to the overall part, and then you machine out the parts that we need.
Exactly. So when the pipe comes in green, they run it through the forge, they heat it up red hot, they forge the end of it, and it's like their magic that creates a nice internal taper from 1.5 inch wall back to 3/4 wall.
Okay.
And that's a proprietary thing for each individual company that does that. So
okay, sure.
It's a special thing. So once we get the 1.5 inch wall, we have enough material to thread machine these threads and make it work. One of the really cool things about this connection is once the outer shoulder shoulders, it only takes 1/16 of a turn to get to the torque value, which is in this case 40,000 foot-pounds.
So when you mate this up like this, it just takes just a little bit, really lock it in place.
This one.
All right. Interesting. Well, thank you, Sam, for sharing some of the details of this RPX drill stem connection here from Ruhrpumpen. As you can tell, looking around, they have lots of toys. They're going to be at the RefCom show. We encourage you to come, speak with them, and speak with all the vendors, and learn a little bit about how this equipment works and how it can become more reliable and better for your facility. So thanks a lot.
Thank you,
And we'll see you at RefCom. Thanks.